Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Beaky from the Untitled Game Show YouTube channel and podcast. And for you guys, ladies and gentlemen, today we will be talking about not my YouTube. What am I talking about here? Well, it's a challenge that's been going around YouTube for the last 3 weeks or so. And recently, Philip DeFranco made a video on this topic as well. And it kind of inspired me to make one as well, because that's what I love about YouTube. You could get inspired to do something from another creator. And I was like, that's a really nice experience you had here on YouTube, and I want to share my experience with YouTube over the last freaking 10 years I've been on this platform. I was on YouTube since 2006. I've had multiple channels to the point that I've had like channels in 2008 that had videos get 800,000 views before there was even monetization for small channels, and I've left those channels behind. I've started multiple channels, and I'm going to share my experience, good, bad, and indifferent, to you guys today with this challenge. And then at the end, I'm going to challenge another YouTuber to do this as well. So let's get into these 11 questions about my experiences here with YouTube. Question number 1. How do you find about new videos on YouTube? Well, this is probably very similar to everybody else out there. It's through my subscription feed and as well the recommended tab on the side of YouTube. If I see a video in that recommended tab that I like, I will go ahead and click it. But there is something else I do that's probably very unique among YouTube viewers. It is the channel tab on a channel page for a creator. What I mean by this, have you guys ever went to that little page that recommends other channels for you guys to watch from a creator? So let's say I'm watching somebody like Vsauce, Rotasium, or maybe even PewDiePie per se, and they have other channels on their little channel page who they recommend for you guys to check out. And I like to always go to a channel that I'm subscribed to see what channels they recommend for me to check out as well, because odds are it's going to be the similar type of content. If I go to Vsauce and I look at their channel page, they're probably going to be recommending Vsauce 2, Vsauce 3. So I would have never known that Vsauce 2 and Vsauce 3 was existed if I never went to Vsauce, the original channel, and check that channel tab page. So every single time I subscribe to a channel, I usually go over to that channel page and see like, what other channels does this channel want me to actually check out? What does the creator like? What does the creator recommend for me to see? And I do the same exact thing. I recommend people like J Dauntless, Dal HD. Those are other YouTube creators that I recommend everybody out there to go check out, because I like their content, and I think the people who watch my content will appreciate what they do. And I mean, those two channels are very different, but they're still gaming oriented. Like Dal HD doesn't do mostly commentary video. He does mostly no commentary, but high quality 4K PC gaming and displaying games that are unique to his channel, in the sense that he's not playing the most big and popular game, but he'll show you stuff that you didn't know even released on Steam, and you'd be like, oh, so this is what this game is. Okay, this might be interesting. Maybe I want to try this out. Or maybe like this game's just complete trash. And he also does live stream with his family, his daughter, and stuff like that on his live streaming channel, which is really cool as well. Somebody like J Dauntless, on the other hand, he does a lot of live streams these days of like Witcher 3. He's playing Deus Ex, and he does a lot of stuff about the fighting game community because he loves the fighting games and the video game news. So I have a lot of things on the side what I recommend for people to check out. So go check out that channel recommendation tab on YouTube if you want to find new videos. But let's get into the deep question with number 3. What's your least favorite trend on YouTube? Oh, this is a big one because I have to combo it with number 4. What's the most what's the most drastic thing you have done for views / subs on YouTube? So what's the thing that I've done that's been really sleazy or made me feel bad for views and subs here on YouTube? Well, it combos in with number 3, my least favorite trend. So let's talk about what's the drastic thing I did on YouTube. Well, if you guys remember, I did a Grand Theft Auto 5 review a few years ago, and it was a really nice review. A lot of people liked it, and I shared it a bunch of times, and I was really liking the game. But when the game first came out, I really didn't make a lot of videos about the game. I was just like, okay, it's fun. I did the review, and the review got a little positive feedback, and I did a few online videos with me and my friends and got some positive feedback. But then Grand Theft Auto 5 videos just started blowing up, and a bunch of channels started all doing these types of videos. And I was just seeing like, man, when I upload these little videos, they get a lot of views. So that's the one time I could really remember, I just started making videos for views. Like, that was the reason I started making a bunch of daily, even 2 times a day. I used to have Grand Theft Auto clip videos where it's just like stunts. Some of them didn't even have commentary. Some of them were funny montages. Stuff that I just don't normally do on my channel, and I'm not passionate about doing it. And I was making those videos completely for views, and their views were coming in. And there was a point where I was just like, I was having enough of this. I just could not care anymore about doing these videos. And then eventually, I stopped it. And a lot of people asked me, why did you stop the Grand Theft Auto videos? And a lot of the subscribers I got from those Grand Theft Auto videos just went away, and that's just how it went. But now here's what it reflects to why this is part of my least favorite trend on YouTube. On YouTube, there is a community of people who will go out and mass flag your videos, especially if it's a creator. There's creators out there will send their audience to mass flag your videos, especially if you're making videos related to a big hyped up game that a lot of people making videos on those channels don't get that much views individually, or like if you're touching on social topics, if it's like whatever the social justice type topics, like good or bad, both sides will go ahead and send their audience to mass flag a video if they disagree with that point, right? Now, this happened as well in the gaming community here on YouTube, where there was a lot of GTA YouTubers sending their fan base to mass flag other YouTubers, no matter the size. If they made GTA content on a daily basis, like I was around that time, they started to freaking send out their fan base to flag, to the point that if you guys try to find my Grand Theft Auto 5 review, you guys probably not gonna be able to find it, because if I remember correctly, that was one of the videos that actually got flagged. And I was like, come on, it's a complete review of the game. It's one of my best reviews I ever did. I really took the time to get a lot of footage. I really put my effort into that review. I was really disappointed that video got taken down. Now, all of my Grand Theft Auto 5 videos back then just got flagged. And I couldn't believe it. I'm like, they're trying to just shut my channel down. They're trying to get me to get strikes here on YouTube. And that's one of the worst trends I could see on YouTube, where a bunch of communities go after another creator because they disagree with their point or don't want to see their videos on YouTube because it competes with their type of videos. And this happens a lot in the background, and I know a lot of viewers might not know it happens, but it definitely is a thing that happens here on YouTube. You will get flagged in mass because another YouTuber thinks you're competing with them, or they just don't like what you said in that video. It happens, and I hate that trend. I know I'm probably here supposed to say something like, oh, I just don't like the trends of prank videos. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of prank videos on YouTube, but prank videos are whatever compared to the fact that people censoring each other and screwing up the whole entire copyright system here on YouTube. This hurts the whole entire platform. I don't want to see creators send their fan base to flag other people's content because it's just wrong. It's a wrong thing to do, and the only reason it should ever happen if they're really violating the terms of agreements with YouTube, like showing child pornography or something crazy like that. You understand what I'm trying to say? That's when it should be, people should be actually standing up and working together, but not when it's like bullshit like just a Grand Theft Auto review, or if it's a video on a topic you don't like I don't believe in the flat earth theories, right? But I watch some of those videos because I find them funny, but I'm never there mass flagging them, like just as an example. There you go. It's a bad thing for the community, guys. Don't mass flag a video. Don't flag videos unless it really is appropriate to flag that video, because it does hurt the content creator, and to the point that YouTube they mark my videos as spam, right, and unwanted videos, and I appealed it. They agreed with me in a sense, but they wouldn't let me make the video public. Like, the video is unavailable for public view, so some of those Grand Theft Auto videos will never go up again. So in a sense, it's like my own lesson. I should never jump on a bandwagon to make a bunch of Grand Theft Auto videos or something I'm really not that passionate into just for views. And I kind of got punished for it because all those creators saw that I was doing it for views and was like, oh, well, he's trying to get a bunch of views here. His channel might blow up. Because you guys probably saw it. There was some Grand Theft Auto YouTubers who came out of nowhere, like in 3 months, getting hundreds of thousands of subscribers just because of Grand Theft Auto videos. And I stopped before I ever got that far. Like, I slowed down, and then once I started slowing down, that's when I started getting flags anyways. And I was like, okay, this is a good reason I'll move on from there. I never brought it up that big on my channel, but yeah. Also, this video is going to be long because that's how I make my YouTube videos. No short videos here. Number 5. Do you have any regrets on YouTube? Content, strategy, or personal? And the answer to that is very much yes. I have a lot of regret about YouTube and the way I've managed my YouTube channel, what I've done with YouTube in the past. So we're going to start off with content. I think my biggest regret to content is just consistency. I always preach it in my recommendation videos to YouTubers out there who are starting up, and I've learned from it myself, but I still can't get, like, there are bad habits that we are just ingrained with. I am a YouTuber where my passion in YouTube is I just want to make any type of video I want at any single time. That's what I really want to do. But that just does not make a channel healthy. That does just not make it viable. And the goddamn truth to it, and I know a lot of people hate me saying this, like, if it came to the point that I didn't make anything off of YouTube, no money at all, I couldn't even pay for the lights or the cameras or the electricity to do all this stuff, I wouldn't do it. I pay for higher speed internet connection so I can upload stuff faster, than that the YouTube revenue helps pay for that stuff. You get what I'm trying to say, guys? So there is a point where I have to be like, I have to stop just doing anything, making the video exactly the way I want to do it, and I have to actually have a strategy where I can say like, okay, these videos are coming out daily, these types of videos, people should expect what's going to come out, because your viewership, right, people who watch my videos, they want to be able to expect what's going to happen on the channel. They know like a Let's Talk video is going to come out, is it going to be a gameplay? But in the past, I'll just stop doing that. I'll just go like, okay, today's going to be a Let's Talk, tomorrow's going to be a gameplay, next thing's just me fixing a shower head or something like that. The next day could be me driving and talking. I'm erratic. I love that. I love me doing that. This is what I want to do personally with YouTube, but it's not the smartest way to run a YouTube channel if you're trying to make the channel any type of successful. And I can't lie, guys, I want to be successful on YouTube. If YouTube was my main job, it would be absolutely awesome, but it's not. And I really wish I was consistent here on YouTube, and I think it's something I'm always struggle with here on YouTube, always, because I like just making what I like. I like sharing my life experience in the gaming community, tech, and just what's happening generally to gamers in their daily lives. Just how I am. And that actually incorporates with my personal regrets for YouTube. And one of my biggest personal regrets for YouTube is my team. If you guys remember, my main reason for starting this YouTube channel, the Untitled Game Show, that is that it's a podcast. It's a podcast that was on iTunes years ago, like 2009, before I even did the YouTube stuff really hard or anything for this channel. I think I've had this channel from 2009, or is it 2012? But point being, I never really started going hard in this channel, like actually trying to get subscribers, really till 2013. But I had a bunch of people that was helping me out make different type of videos, Call of Duty videos. Like, you guys know me, I'm not the biggest Call of Duty fan, but back in the day, I had friends who would make Call of Duty videos, make fighting game videos for games that I was not that great at, like Street Fighter. Like, I love my fighting games, but I can admit, I'm not the best at Street Fighter, but I had friends that were good at that. Certain characters with Naruto games, or some of my friends were really good at, like, I had people writing for my website, and we all did this together, and I was telling them those early days, like, to start off, I'm gonna pay for this stuff. I paid for the website. I got the equipment, but I'm like, you guys gonna basically work for free. Like, I mean, like, we're gonna be doing this, but I'm telling you, people like what we're doing, especially when me and my friends got together, made these fighting game videos, and I was trying to keep everybody working together, and just slowly but surely, some of my friends like, man, this is not going to go anywhere, you know, like, you're starting out in the beginning, like, YouTube is dumb, you only make 5 cents a day in the beginning, but I'm like, the platform is just growing, and if you stick with the platform, you're going to be able to make something, you're going to be able to pay a bill, and like, that's the truth to it. If you stick with YouTube long enough, you're gonna gain subscribers. That's the one thing I can tell you guys, anybody new to YouTube. You can upload anything to this platform, somebody's watching it. Like that's one thing I've been amazed with, the amount of, there's almost always a view on a video. It's very hard to find videos where it's 0 damn views. Like, there's somebody out there watching it, somebody liking it. I don't know why, but there's enough people, billions of people here on YouTube, that somebody probably watch your little niche of type of content. So I was trying to convince my friends like it's worth sticking through with YouTube for the long run. Unfortunately, when people are writing reviews and they have to go to school, they're getting older, have to pay bills, I wasn't able to convince some of my friends to stick with me with YouTube and even with the podcast. One of my best friends, you guys know, Jack, he eventually moved away and was just like not really willing to get on the phone at certain times to record the podcast, which is what I really wanted to do. I wanted the Untitled Game Show to be the YouTube version. Like, we started at the website, we started with the podcast, which was good on iTunes and everything like that. I wanted the YouTube thing to be the next phase, because I saw back in 2009 that if you, like, you guys know Game Grumps, a bunch of friends on the couch playing video games, that's what I wanted to do, but my friend said like it's gonna take too long to gain subscribers, to gain profitability. Back then, people weren't donating every single minute on Twitch and stuff like that. So we were playing the games anyways together. I was only saying, let's record it. Let's record our conversations. But unfortunately, personally, I wasn't able to keep everybody together, and it's not just like their fault. I'm not blaming my friends at all. Life happens. They have to go to school. They have to get jobs. They have families to feed, families to take care of. Things happen. I'm one of the few people that stuck with it, and I really do regret that I wasn't able to show my friends the possibilities back then, because back then YouTube wasn't trying to monetize gaming videos much anyway. So it's not like we uploaded a video, we're gonna get any money off that video. This is just the days when YouTube didn't even see gaming as being the possibility of the biggest thing on the platform. And now gaming is the biggest thing on YouTube. Like, it gets the most watch time because there's so much content out there. It's been huge for the YouTube platform. And I wasn't able to express how the potential of gaming could be for YouTube, and it's hurt me immensely because, like I said, I had people write in for me. I had people being able to do graphics for me. I had people, like, you know, I had this big team of people. Now I do everything. I make the thumbnails. I pay for the websites. I do everything myself. What's great about that? Any rewards that come from this now is mine. Everything is in my name. My website, all that stuff is mine. But I would have preferred not to be mine. I would have liked it to be me and my friends, and we enjoy it together. Of course, some of my friends see it now. It's like, damn, I should have stuck with you. But still, I'll say this right now, and some of my friends know it because I've told them myself. And it's the one thing I could say in life why I love YouTube. If for any freaking reason tomorrow, if for tomorrow I get hurt and I can't work, something happened with my legs or something like that, if I could get on here, play a game, and stream, and enough people out there like what I do and they donate, I can make something. You can make something with YouTube if you have an audience out there that cares enough about what you do and your voice and what you care about. And I was trying to show that potential to my friend. You guys see right here, I'm like a little passionate about this shit to my friends, and just it wasn't even coming out through all those years ago. And I wish I could turn back time. I really show people, like, there are people like Game Grunts out there. There's a freaking Total Biscuit. Like, who'd have thought like the cynical dude would become so big? People like Jim Sterling, Angry Joe, guys are just screaming at video games. Like, these personalities, Stone Fox Medias of the world, like, these guys are competing with the big guys, IGN. Like, it's crazy. Like, some of these smaller YouTubers are bigger YouTubers who just like make IGN view videos look like nothing. Like, I feel like the IGNs of the world is just like going away. I don't go to them for my news and gaming information anymore. I'm going to the smaller YouTuber. Yes, some of the sources might still come from IGN, but I care about what these guys say more important than anybody at IGN. Just how I am. And it's just too bad I'm not being able to share this passion with my friends, and I do really regret right now, to the point that I've tried to reach out to other YouTube creators as well. They've tried to reach out to me to do shows, but unfortunately, I just don't know anybody online that's just as passionate about discussing the video game industry and the tech industry as I am, but educated. Like, I have a really bad thing about sending wrong information. Like, I don't want to put information on my YouTube channel that's blatantly wrong if I could possibly try. Like, I don't like doing too many rumor type videos or speculation type videos on my YouTube channels, or what if type videos, in the sense of like certain things, because I don't want to put false information out there that people might get wrong, or have information said in my videos that people just take as plain and simple fact because somebody else says it. And I've had situations where I've had the podcast, I've done shows with other people, and then people will say stuff and I'm like in my head like, whoa bro, what you just said is completely wrong. So that's just my problem right here, guys, and that's a lot of reasons why I don't do collaboration videos anymore, because I'm like, I don't want to spread misinformation about this industry, even though it's just video games. If I'm gonna be telling you something, I want you guys to trust me. As simple as that, guys. And I had some friends that were able to know what they were talking about, but they're busy with life right now. Like, I mean, we still chill. You guys see them in my vlogs and all that stuff at times, but they don't got the time to be making YouTube videos as much. Some of them have tried. Jack and some of them have tried making channels again, but once again, life always intervenes. I somehow just am an idiot who keep pushing through. I keep doing this damn thing. Alright guys, that was number 5, a long one. Ooh. Number 6. Here we go. How has your channel changed since 1 year ago? My views are down video per video. This happened started in 2014 in December. I noticed it. Something changed. Now, I'm not here to complain and accuse YouTube, but I noticed it in 2014 in December. Going into 2015, YouTube changed something. I don't know what it was, where the daily views on my new videos went down. But the older videos I had were still getting a lot of views. And all the way up to here to 2016, it's going to drastic. Like my new videos sometimes will only get freaking 30 to 100 views sometimes. But my older videos will still get tons of views. But every now and then I will do a video and it will just suddenly get 20 to 30,000 views. I can't choose, and I've tried everything here, guys. You guys know me on YouTube. I will do things. I would love testing stuff. That's why I have over 3,000 videos. I've tried so many different things. I've done videos where I hardly put any tags. I put compound tags, single tags, different types of thumbnails, clickbaity headline, clickbait, non-clickbait. But I've seen to the point that in the end, all that shit does not matter. YouTube just seems to favor older videos that have been on the platform for a long time and seem to be well established with their view counts, their likes. That's why always my most popular videos are just keep growing, and my newer videos is rare. Maybe 1 or 2 a month will just suddenly get a bunch of views for no reason, because or they hit the right search term, or I make it viral because I like my Let It Die review. I put it out there at the exact right time, right after PSX, right when everybody was looking up the right information about that. But then I'll have a video about like stuff like PlayStation something, and people will all watch those videos. But it's not to say that I don't know what get views on videos or on my YouTube channel. If I really just wanted views, I've always known it. The best thing I have to do is make how-to videos. So if you guys look at my channel, some of my most popular videos and the videos that do the best monetarily wise are always how-to videos. They're always what do you call it again? Family safe or ad safe, or whatever that YouTube word is that they've been using lately, where like how-to videos are considered safe on YouTube. So advertisers like putting their ads on those videos. They're usually well spoken, they're usually edited really well, they're usually right to the point, they're not too long, they're not too short, they're just information that you need. And those videos always do well for me, and I try to do my very best job doing that. The problem is I just don't want to only do how-to videos. And the other thing is, all the type of videos that I know I could personally do good is news videos. I can make a video on like most of the big news a day, but it truthfully is I don't care about all the video game news, and that's the problem. I can't get myself. This has got another regret for myself on YouTube. I know what makes views on YouTube, like what I did with the Grand Theft Auto thing. But since that Grand Theft Auto thing, my brain can't decide if I want to do YouTube as a business, where I'm thinking for the future I'm gonna grow and be a big YouTuber, and I should get on top of the trend and stuff. I should make the videos about this new hot news, about this Overwatch topic, about this World of Warcraft topic, about this big event going on in the United States. But I'll be like, I don't passionately care about that. And for me, you guys, if you guys ever see me not caring about something I'm talking about, that hurts me. Like that is the thing that bothers me. And I think I need to care about what I'm talking about, care about what I'm sharing, and to care about the media, the art, the creative process that I do. If you guys go to my Patreon page, which it's not promotion or anything, I think it's also on my forget my Patreon page, just forget that. I have this thing I wrote, right? Let me pull it up right now, and I want you guys to hear me what I think about making YouTube videos is all about, right? So just give me a second, just pull it up. I don't even want to misspoke it. Basically, creating something can be a beautiful process when you truthfully enjoy not only the thing that's done, not just the video. Once this video is done, but the process, the effort I put into making this video. And that's what I love about making videos. That's what I love about art. That's what it is for me. And I want to have that passion where the process of making this video to me is entertaining. The process of me seeing Philip DeFranco and all the other creators making these type of videos, getting inspired, setting up my camera, editing this video, making everything just right, is actually enjoyable to me, and it's beautiful to me. And if I don't have that passion about talking about this new thing about Overwatch, World of Warcraft, or this new major thing happening in the world, if I'm talking about the presidential election or whatever it is, then I don't feel like it's worth my effort. But the problem with that, which you also could consider a YouTube regret, that's not a smart business move. Like, that's not gonna get me a lot of views. That's not gonna let me get me a big, huge channel, because I'm not being consistent. I'm not being trendy. And YouTube, that's what they want. They want people consistent. They want people talking about the trending topics. And that's probably not me. So the good graces is there's people out there like Green Bug, who's been with me since a small amount of subscribers. So shout out to him and many others who's been here a long time, who realize that I do this because I'm passionate about what I do. And there's going to be times you're not going to like my content because I'm inconsistent. There's going to be times I'm uploading something you don't like, but eventually I'll come back around and you'll find something I like and I'll do. But I'm always going to be passionate about what I'm doing here. And in the moment you guys see me just doing shit for views, you guys will know. You guys will see it in my face. You guys will see it in the way I talk. You guys will see that I'm only making the videos a certain specific way just to get quick buck. Will my channel ever get there? I don't know. Maybe there'll become a point where that's the only way I can survive on YouTube. And maybe at that point, well, then why should I be doing YouTube at all? That's why I'm just saying, like, the best way you could keep people like me around who just want to make good, entertaining videos for you guys is through supporting the channels you love, through Patreon, through ad supports, like actually watching the ads, not using ad blocker, or through YouTube Red, or even through fan funding, which I hope most of you guys eventually start doing. I really wish you guys would go ahead and click that little fan funding button on my YouTube channel. Like, even if it's $1, it really does make a difference. Like, it truthfully does. Truthfully does. But let's move on from there, guys, into the next question. Question number 7. How do you support your favorite creators? Well, this is plain and simple. It's through YouTube Red, because I love the fact that every single time I watch somebody's YouTube video that I like, they're getting supported. I love that. I just think that's a great way to support the creators. I've supported as well through Patreon. Now, my Patreon page is kind of messed up because I'm not consistent, and I'm going to try to fix that. The Patreon page in 2017. But I want to thank those 3 Patreon supporters that I still have till this day, all supporting stuff like Heroes and Stuff, who's another great YouTuber. Heroes and Stuff, he makes a lot of animated Marvel, DC, and Batman. Like, he takes those little action figures and like animates them, doing a little stop motion, and then he'll have like his family in videos and give them like all cool effects using After Effects. So I love stuff like that, where he was a YouTube creator that I found. Like, I found him on YouTube randomly one time. Like, this is why I love YouTube. I found his video randomly a long time ago, right? I made a comment on his video, then I was like, he replied back to me, and he kind of convinced me to subscribe. So I subscribed. I watched all his stuff. YouTube deleted his channel, right? He got a lot of views, but he deleted his channel because he didn't know about, like, I think it was something to do with the tags and misleading tags and descriptions, because those Marvel stuff he was doing, like, I think he was putting tags related to the movies, and YouTube found that misleading. They deleted the channel. So eventually he made another channel. I subscribed again and started watching stuff again. And then eventually he started watching my stuff to the point that he started becoming a Patreon subscriber of me. Like, I found your stuff, but he started liking my stuff and supports me. Like who would have thought that this guy who had this huge channel, lost a channel, made another channel, getting a bunch of views, is a bigger creator than me, like my stuff enough that they can support me. And I love that you can find people like this on YouTube. Like, and I just think it's amazing that this guy could share his passion, and I can support him now as well through my YouTube Red subscription. So when I watch his content, it's supporting him. And of course, there's stuff like fan funding. In the past, I've supported daily tech news with Tom Merritt when he was first starting out, because I really wanted him to do his stuff right there. He's from somebody who used to work with the Twit Network to discuss the daily tech news and what's happening in the industry like that, and I really find all that stuff valuable. Like, I don't talk about it enough on my channel, but I find following the tech industry or what's happening with that very important in this news in general. I follow news in general, but I find the tech industry very interesting. So yeah, YouTube Red, Patreon I've done donating directly on like Twitch channels before. So, but I want people to do fan funding. That's what I want. I want people to do fan funding for my channel, because if enough people just did, even if 100 people did $1, that would make me more confident in just doing what I want to do every day. Like, I would make long videos, I would make short videos, I would make everything I would do would be more interesting, and I could be erratic, and it wouldn't matter about how YouTube promotes my videos, because now I know that there's 100 people out there who's willing to watch what I'm making, and I don't have to go to YouTube and be like, oh, am I gonna play your algorithm game? I'm gonna play your promotion game where I try to make sure that my videos actually reach my subscribers. But if I know these people are watching my videos anyways and are supporting my content, then I'm like, yeah, okay, then I don't have to care about this. I know I'm gonna at least get my internet bill paid so I can keep uploading these videos that are in 4K freaking huge files, and eventually I want to upgrade to a newer, better 4K camera that has better low light sensor, because you guys, this room is actually quite dark for like a shooting at night, and I need a better sensor and a better camera to handle that. But there you go, guys. That was number 7. Let's go on over to number 8. How do you define success? Oh, this is a hard one, because do they mean success on YouTube or success in general? I'm just going to take it as success on YouTube. And for me, success on YouTube is all about the discussion. What I mean by this, guys, I made that Let It Die video. It was a review. And I was able to get people commenting and discussing their feelings, their hate towards what I said in the review, what they liked in the review, and I was able to go back and forth to them. So for me, it's not that a video gets 1 million views. It's not that video somehow I've made hundreds of dollars or something like that for that video. It's that I was able to make a review and have people discuss in the comments the feelings about the review, what they agree with, what they disagree with, and I was able to make a conversation and talk with you guys. And this is no bullshit. That's what I find as success here on YouTube for me personally, because that's what I want to do with my YouTube videos. Because even if I go back to the point when I was making those Grand Theft Auto videos, a lot of those would get a lot of views when I would do the stunts, but those views and comments were like, cool, awesome, one word little thing. I mean, it's nice to have that stuff, but there's no conversation to have there. And I always want to give people something to think about. When you come to my videos and you see those questions of the day, I'm not doing that just to make sure that you comment or something. I want you guys to think about what I said. I want you guys to reflect on your own opinion on that subject. And maybe this is something that I've gotten from one of my favorite YouTube channel, Vsauce. When I watch Vsauce's video, he makes me think about this world, think about the universe. He always think about numbers. He has something in his videos that made me think like, maybe I don't know enough about this. Maybe I could learn something more. Maybe I need to express my feelings on this subject more. And that's what I want to do here on YouTube. I want people to express their feelings, whether good or negative, on some of the topics that I share here on YouTube. And that's how I define success, having lots of comments and people discussing with me and each other about the thing in the video. So if you guys want me to feel happy about this video, leave a bunch of comments. Like, share your own experiences here on YouTube as a viewer. Try to answer these questions from a viewer standpoint as well if you can. Let's move on from there. Question number 9. Are you happy? This is a weird question, because am I happy about my YouTube or just happy in general? Let's just do happy in general. Overall, I'm happy. I'm usually a happy person. And it's weird because sometimes I will go out and people will see me and my face must just look like I'm upset or mad about something. It's like, are you okay? It's like, no, I'm just in my mind thinking about things. It's just how I am. I'm overall a happy person. I try to keep the people around me happy, and it's to a point that's actually kind of a negative. Like, the way I keep myself happy is probably a negative to some people out there. Like, for me, easiest way to keep myself happy is not to owe anything, to pay my bills. Like, I have a thing where I don't want people calling me about bills and shit like that. So like, I could be broke as fuck, but as long as the light bill is paid and the internet bill is paid and rent is paid, I'm pretty much happy. Like, that's how I am. Like, I don't want people bothering me and feeling like I owe anybody anything. So good way to keep me happy in general is just feeling like the important stuff are taken care of. Rent is paid. Like that. You know what I'm trying to say? Obviously, there's things that are kind of negative, like, you know, that I'm trying to take care of, but I don't let them just get me down, like weight issues, like I've said before. Like, I've tried losing weight. I'm still trying to lose weight. So, like, you know, but I go to a doctor for that. I recognize the issue. So, like, for me, being happy is taking responsibility and recognizing the stuff. The minute I start blaming other people, or for, like, if I start blaming somebody else for me getting as big as I got, even though I could say, like, oh, it's because all my family wanted me to play football, the coach wanted me to get big, but I'm like, no, that was my fault. I should have had enough foresight to see where it could happen with that. So, you know, like I said, I need to take responsibility for myself, pay my bills, to keep on top of stuff, and just go hard with that. And that's what I need to do, and that keeps me happy. Usually when I'm not happy is when I realize that shit, I let something go out of control. Like I let something like, oh, damn, I should have not done that. I should have done that or something like that. You know what I'm trying to say? Just how it is. I'll come back to this at the end of this video because I have a question for you guys to see what you guys would do in my situation. And number 10. Wow, 10. There you go, the phone's still in my hand. Why do you do YouTube, and how long do you think you will keep doing it? Why do I do YouTube? Okay, let's answer that after. How long do I think I'll keep doing YouTube? As long as I can, I guess. Like, I made a new channel literally less than 3 weeks ago, and I'm liking that channel. The Elder Scrolls Legends is for one specific game. I've been recording a lot of new gameplay footage for my second channel, Beaky. I haven't uploaded it yet, but I'm saving all the footage, and I'm going to be uploading it and starting in 2017. Once again, this is trying to me be more consistent. I'm trying to do what I'm supposed to be doing for that channel. So I'm actually recording the footage now, and I'll have it be able to record starting in 2017. So my other channel, Beaky, is literally just my name. It's going to be starting getting pure gameplay footage and stuff like that you normally wouldn't see on my main channel, because I kind of went away from doing too much gameplay stuff just because of the fact that I'm not the best Let's Player out there. Let's be all serious. I'm not a good Let's Player. I don't make part 1 to 20 and end it out. I'll do part 1, 2, and then 15. Like, I'm bad at that shit. So I will keep doing YouTube as long as it's possible for me and viable, in the sense of as long as I can keep paying for the internet, keep paying for the light, keep having the space to do it, have a camera to do it. The minute I'll stop doing it is when something breaks or it's just not viable, or YouTube shut down my channel, or somebody else there just makes it impossible for me to do it because of some situation with a troll or something. Who knows? Why do you do YouTube? This is a hard question because it's not why I started YouTube. I mean, I started YouTube like back in 2006 because I wanted to go to art school and I wasn't able to go. So I figured I found my creative outlet making videos. So I found another creative outlet. Like I wanted to become an artist, drawing. Like I'm fairly good at it. I don't do it that much, but I don't have no pictures up right now. I probably should throw up a picture or something in this video. But I was fairly good at it. Haven't done anything that detailed in years. And I found another outlet to create things that I like, and editing, learning the Adobe products, to the point that now I pay for the Adobe. Like I pay for the Adobe suite just so I can sit there and learn this stuff, and little by little learn Photoshop, learn Premiere, learn After Effects, stuff that I might never use in a video on YouTube, but I like the creative process. So that's one of the biggest things for me on YouTube, is that YouTube enables me to do a lot of creative things and gives me a motivation, like, oh, I can make this cool thing and I can share it with people on the internet. They may like it as well, or like, shit, I might even make $1 off of it. Well, what if it gets 10,000 views? I might make $1 or some shit. Who knows, right? You get what I'm trying to say there, guys? So big motivation for me is the creative process. Another big motivation for me, like I said earlier on in this video, like I said, I'm not trying to be no bullshitter here. I would love to do YouTube full time because of stuff like the creative process, and I feel like YouTube is still a young platform. Like I told my friends, or tried to explain to my friends all those years ago, YouTube right now at least, YouTube is only 10 years old. You understand that? 10 years old. That is not a long time for a big company to be around. What will YouTube be like in 30 years from now? Or another 20 years? Let's just say 20 years. Yes, right now I might only have 17,000 subscribers. In the next 5 years, I might not even have 50,000 subscribers. But in 20 years, you can bet there's enough people on this planet, and if things are going good enough and I'm making content well enough, that YouTube might be a valuable way for me to make content, enjoy my passions with art. Maybe even one day YouTube will fund me going to be able to go to art school. I would go back if I could. I really would. Even if I would never do it as a job, I would. Learn how to do these video editing stuff. Learn the real basic of art, other than what I learned in high school and middle school, and outside of that as well from YouTube videos I watch. Like, learn the actual stuff. So I see there is a future potential in YouTube, and for all the negative stuff we say about YouTube and the platform, I think YouTube is still young. YouTube itself, the company, the CEO, they're still learning from us, the creators, and we're learning from their changes to the platform. And YouTube today will be different from YouTube 10 years from now in some of the ways the players work and things that how YouTube communities work. And I want to be here to see those changes on the way. And I think, like I said earlier, if you upload a video to YouTube, somebody's eventually going to watch it. Like, there's very few videos with no viewers. Somebody's gonna watch it, guys. You just gotta start somewhere. Gotta start somewhere. That's why I do YouTube. I see a potential in this. Let's move on to number 11. Frank, I ran out of fingers. Hold on. Oh, I got this. I got this. See? My hands and the phone. 11. Ha! Your boy baking. Has YouTube made your life better or worse? Wow. I mean, off the bat, I could just say better. But I could see how YouTube has made some people's lives worse. Like, I've seen people get stalked on YouTube. There was a girl earlier this year who got killed from some crazy fan or something like that. Sorry, I forgot her name at the moment. And there's a lot, like you know, a lot of trolls out there that people torture people. But I mean, it's I'm sorry I have to say it like this, but I do get those comments, like those racist comments, stuff like that. And maybe this has something to do with me and just being like, trolls don't bother me as much because trolls have nothing to do with me paying my rent or stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's from stuff like that is paid and like my family's taken care of. They could say all they want. They could do stuff like that. It could be trolls, but as long as the internet bill is paid and this is paid and that stuff that I think is really important to me, I could let me being called a racist word or go die or something else crazy like that, you know, chaos, or you know, you guys seen the chaos yourself in chats and stuff like that. It's like, yo, black dude, why you stream? Like, why you get some? I could let that stuff go because I hold other things more valuable. So, but there are people out there who are more sensitive to being threatened, to being you know, unfortunately, the way it is, like, some people's feelings get a little bit more hurt these days. These days especially. Like, people get triggered real easily these days. Me? Nah. Fat joke, shit like that. I don't care. You're not paying my bill. You can say whatever you want. As long as my bill's paid, I'm okay. And I guess that's another thing I should say. Like, as long if my bills ain't paid, that'll be another reason for me to stop YouTube. So there you go, guys. So, but anyways, besides that, I got family, all that stuff to help out close-knit people all together, work together. And it's great because that's why you keep your family and friends together very close, because it helps out in the long run. So for me, YouTube has made my life better, and it's better in the way because of the creative process. I get to express myself creatively, and there's just so much shit to watch. Every day I come home, I check my subscription feed, see what videos are available to me. There's no TV hooked up in this room, no cable box. I don't get that stuff. My TV is freaking YouTube most of the times. I watch Netflix maybe once every 2 weeks. I'll decide to, like, oh, let me get into the show. I watch Hulu maybe there'll be a week where, like, oh, I found this show on Hulu, I might check it out. And I don't, like, you know, like, that's just how it goes. I don't even pay for those services. Like, my friends will be like, oh yeah, you want my Hulu stuff and my Netflix stuff? Like, yeah, I'm not gonna watch it much, but if you have an account, sure. Shit, I do pay for the Funimation app, but that's because somebody in my family wants to watch it, and I was like, okay. And I haven't watched the Funimation app in maybe like 3 months, and I have, you know. So YouTube is where I watch most of my content. I like YouTube from what the creators out there share and how they inspired me. Like, I got inspired to make this video, and I hope to be inspired and here making videos on YouTube for another 30 years if I can. If I stop making it, it's because something changed, and I don't know what that change might be. Unfortunately, the biggest worry for me, this is not a question. If I had to say a question number 12, what's my biggest worry about YouTube, is nothing is certain. I really don't feel like YouTube knows where YouTube is going. Like, I truthfully don't feel like that. I've taken a lot of YouTube surveys, and it makes me nervous because I'm like, they don't seem very confident about where the platform is headed. And that is worrying. This has been Beaky with the Untitled Game Show, and that's been a very long Not My YouTube challenge, because that's how I like to do my videos here. It's been like a special episode of the Untitled Game Show. And I guess for me, I need to challenge another YouTuber to take this. And I think a YouTuber who might answer these questions and be at least interested, and I actually want you guys to check out his channel as well, because he does something and it's actually really unique at something that I am very bad at, and it's live streaming, and that's Jay Dauntless, the Protagonist Gamer. I think it's a very interesting YouTuber to watch live streams, because I don't know a lot of big live streamer viewer anymore. Like, I've kind of went away from it, but somehow he makes games that I've played already interesting. So like, I would love to hear his perspective on YouTube in the future and what he's been able to do on YouTube so far. So Jake Dauntless, I am challenging you to the Not My YouTube challenge. Questions are in the description for you guys to go check out.